All aboard, it's Jang here with a look at a Playmobil City Action set. This is the fire engine with lights and sounds, and this is new to the North American market for 2015. I think it was out in other countries for about a year now. Most of what you see with the yellow details on this thing are pre-applied, just print. So for the most part, you don't have to apply a whole lot of stickers to this thing. They do give you a sticker sheet, and there are just a handful of small things, mostly on the back, a few small details, but they give you lots of extra stickers, so you can choose, depending upon what country you're in, what is the emergency number that you dial. So I'm in the US, so I put the 911 markings on the sides. I think this thing looks really nice. It looks very modern, very current, has a good level of detailing and realism in the front here. I especially like these, the headlights. They're just nicely, they've got little carvings on the inside, so you can really see the shape of them. It looks really nice, and the blue lights, it's just, everything about it looks pretty good, except for me, just how long it is. I feel like it's just a little bit short. I wish it was a little bit longer, just for the look. All this space back here is usable space on the inside. Look at this. This opens up. This opens up, and you'll find the exact same types of doors on the other side that will rotate open. And then these are little shelves, trays that you can pull out, and there's lots of stuff in there. There's a jerry can, which is for fuel, and that has a nozzle in it. You may have seen this before, a little stuck in there, but you can pull that out, turn it around, and use it to put gas into something. This is an interesting motorized tool unit, so that has a motor right there, and you can pull this out and it will power what's at the end of it. And they give you a couple of attachments. This is your Jaws of Life system, so you can attach this to it, and then you can just pretend to be prying things apart with that in an emergency situation. This can be held on the sides by a figure, and they also have a thing that, rather than prying apart, will, oops, just want to take off the whole thing, will actually cut through things. So you've got the ones that'll open, and you've got the ones that will close, a little pinching system. And this looks really good. And all of these all of these bar sections on the sides can also be held by the figures. So you can have a couple figures that are working together to move this around, to take it to where it's needed. And also in here, you've got some extra nozzles and some things that were just included extra in the set, like these hose connector pieces. These are like 45-degree angle, almost, I think, maybe not 45. Yeah, I think they are 45-degree angle connectors, so you can really connect up different hoses. There are also a couple of spare straight connectors, because they do have a real hose in here. There's a single nozzle included here. This can be pulled out way far out, so you can use that for pretend play, or it can also be hooked up to a separate set where you can get a water pumping little unit that will actually pump water through this hose. And there's not just one reel of hose here, there's also another one on the other side. They don't have a good place to really put that nozzle, but you can just kind of tuck it out of the way. There's another tray right here which has some of the heavier duty kind of supply hose, but they also give you this nozzle here which is able to connect to that, and this is the larger one. A figure can hold on right there, or can hold on right there. This is like a larger, wider spray, and they give you 3 of these, and these can all be connected together. You just have to line them up. So that's actually pretty cool as well. I like that. And then there's another tray here with more stuff. There's so much stuff included with this set. So a couple of different axes of different sizes, a shovel, and then also a push broom for helping to get everything cleaned up. Oops, that doesn't go there. That goes there. It's just a little bit smaller. From the back, you can open this thing up. You've got this small ladder here, which can be used to access the top, and this can be opened up like so. You can connect things to this as like a splitter, so water can split off in different directions. And this is a place where you can also hook up this for your supply line, which you just have to line it up properly. And I think this is right. Yeah, there we go. Connect that like so. And you've got a tow hitch down here at the bottom, so you can hook up any kind of trailer, any kind of standard modern trailer that they have for just about any kind of Playmobil set. Up top, they've got a floodlight, so kind of a work light for just illuminating an area to make sure that everybody can see properly. You can individually change the angles of those lights, and it looks kind of realistic, like the real light tubes are in there, like a sodium or halogen large tubes, and there's a monitor up on the top. So this can be used to spray directly from the engine. This does not actually spray by itself, but I believe you can hook up a hose into it. You can feed one of those silicone kind of rubbery hoses into the back of it, and then be able to pump water through that if you get the pumping system. So all these different things that can be done with this. This also, it's not over yet. This also can be set up with the RC system, the remote control or radio controlled system. The chassis down here is able to be to have parts of it swapped out, and you can actually put in the radio controlled chassis pieces, so the whole thing can go remotely, and it can also turn, so you get full control over it. It has lights. It's a lights and sounds system engine, so it has the lights on the top, and this is the same as the previous fire truck that I reviewed. You've got the option to turn on the sounds as well. And depending upon what country you're in or what region you are from, if that is not the sound that fire things make and emergency things make in your area, you can switch over, just a little switch under here, just have to access it from the other side or from here. And now when you push on that sound, get that sound instead. Inside the cab, there is room for 4 different figures to sit in here comfortably. But the set does also include these traffic cones, and there wasn't enough space in the back for me to find a way to get them in there nicely, so I just stuck them in here for now. But these are also included with this set. There's a fire extinguisher right there. There's a walkie-talkie that can be placed there. You can also put 2 more back here, and those can be used by the figures. They sit in there very nice and securely, and you can see there's a GPS navigation screen that's up in the front. With all the stuff that's included in this set, it does surprise me a little bit that they include just one firefighter figure. This one is set up nicely. It's got a clip on the belt right there where you can attach something. It's got the visor that comes down across the front, and you can also bring that up like so, very realistic. He's got gloves on that can also be removed. He's got the little protection for the back of the neck right there, and yeah, it's just a good looking figure. I do wish that they had included probably 2 figures with a set like this. I think it would have just increased the play value, but this set in particular really does ask for you to kind of push you in the direction of getting that additional set that has more firefighters and more equipment, including the actual working water pump. All told, I really feel like you just get a ton of stuff with this set, and that gives it a really good value. In addition, like I said, to just looking good. And I especially appreciate just how much print they put on it with all the applications of yellow. I feel like that really makes it feel a lot more modern and believable, and just up to date and lively and and colorful looking. For me, this set would have been nice even without the inclusion of the lights and sounds, but to me, the lights in particular just add a really nice extra, again, more liveliness to it for kids, and the sound brings in just an extra little realism, as long as it's not kind of overused. But all told, it's just such a nice set overall. Thing looks good and comes with so many pieces. I really like it. Let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below if you would be so kind. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.